Hi, I'm Nathan. I go by Peteparker, and every week I do reviews on comic books that I buy so that I can continue to buy them, because that's the rule at my house. I gotta review them online if I want to keep buying them. So this review is going to be about Uncanny X-Men number 535, right there. I realized this review is a week later than the book actually came out, but I heard so many rave reviews about this book that I thought I would pick it up and see what all the fuss is about, which is usually bad, right? Anytime somebody tells you, oh, this movie's great, you gotta see this movie, that's exactly when you go see it and don't like it as much as your friend said it. So keep that in mind as we go into this. This book is written by Kieran Gillen, and it is drawn by the Dodson team, Terry and Rachel Dodson, I believe, which I really like their work altogether. It's basically your X-Men book that's going on right now, and a lot of people really raved about this being the X-Men book that they've been looking for a while. But you know, I didn't feel that from it, and maybe I'm spoiled by good X-Men books. You did have some really interesting stuff. You got a nice fastball special there with Colossus and throwing Kitty Pryde through a robot. That's cool. Then they went into space a little bit. You got some characterization of Dr. Nemesis, where he explains that everybody's relying on him much like they used to rely on Beast for all these different scientific analysis, when in fact all he really wants to do is kill Nazis. So that's pretty cool, because you know, that makes sense from where his character came from. This is kind of a... This is the beginning of a new arc for the X-Men, and it's kind of picking up where Breakworld left off in Astonishing X-Men back in the day. The fallout from what they achieved at Breakworld is coming back to Earth, with a bunch of political refugees showing up at their door who look like they're going to be trouble because they're coming in a warship, but end up being people that want to live on Earth with everybody else. So Sword's involved, and Sword is the they're kind of S.H.I.E.L.D. for space, basically, if you know who S.H.I.E.L.D. is. They are explained in the book as like CIA of space for Earth or whatever. But there's some interesting characters in there, but in general they kind of faded into the background. The main chick, you know, I can't remember what her name is. Brand, maybe, probably. I want to say Agent Brand, but who cares, right? She had a romantic involvement that was really funny and interesting with Beast last time they were doing stuff together, but it seems like it has fallen out in the meantime. So, what did I think about this book, right? That's basically the story. They're jumping into a new series of things involving the people from Breakworld coming to Earth and wanting to be refugees, the fallout from what Colossus achieved out there. What did I think about this book? Well, I like Rachel and Terry Dodson's art. It's not my absolute favorite, but I do like it a lot. The coloring's pretty general. But I didn't get the feeling that I was expecting to get from this book. I didn't get like the fun romp through X-Men mythology or any points in this book where I was like, yeah, that's the X-Men. I didn't get any of that in here. So maybe I have a different view on X-Men than most people, or maybe not. It's cool that they're involving characters that have been kind of thrown in or lumped in with the group, like Namor and Dr. Nemesis. So far, it's kind of cool that they're actually using those characters in some parts, but for the most part, I didn't really care for it too much. I'll probably be kind of watching this arc as it goes through, like flipping through it at the bookstore, but I doubt that I'll keep picking it up, which makes things difficult, because every time I try something new that I haven't been reading, and I don't love it, then I have to try something else new, or remember that last time I didn't love it, that it was okay but I didn't love it. I would probably give this book a 4 out of 5 just because I like the art so much. That's probably a personal opinion, but I didn't really think the story was all that super interesting, or there's no character development that I really saw. And I don't like to put negative stuff out there at all, but that's just my opinion, right? So there you go. 4 out of 5. If you like the X-Men, you'll probably like it, maybe, depending on if you like the art. I think it's a little early also to tell what Kieran Gillen's going to be doing with the team and how it contrasts from what was being done to it previously. So we'll see. So check out my other reviews. You can follow me on YouTube or on Marvel Database. I post these reviews in iFanboy and also in Comic Vine when they're up. They've been down for a couple days. So, yeah. Until next time, we'll see you later. 4 out of 5.